Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is take 3. Take 3 for your reading. This is Kim. This is your next 48-hour reading. And I'm going to use Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, which, yes, I'll just go ahead and let you know you're going to see some extra major arcana that you probably haven't seen in the regular tarot. I love this deck. I think it's a beautiful deck to do readings from. Rider-Waite tarot deck I have to clarify. I have the Kipper deck too if we need to use that, and spell casting. The spell casting deck. So let's get your messages. Virgo, for you. For my Virgos, give us messages for Virgo, for the sign of Virgo. Okay. Virgo. Ergo, Virgo. Three for, we're going to past, present, future. So 3 for past, 3 for present, and 3 for future. Past, I have integrity. I have the 7 of Pentacles, and I have the Self. Okay. For the present energy, I have the 9 of Swords. I have the Journey, which has come out almost for everybody, and I have the Scribe. It's kind of like the Knight of, Swords. The future energy, what do we have? Queen of Swords, Queen of Air. Oh, I have abundance. Nice. And I have all chakras being lit up. Look, man, no one's going to be able to deter you. Your focus is like, it's super sharp. It's on point. No one's going to be able to budge you, even if they tried. I have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Nobody is going to be able to change this if they tried. Okay, so the past. It has us questioning ourselves and the things that we do. And the questions and choices that we make. You know, are we respecting ourselves? Do our choices hold integrity? Look, there's patience with this. There's patience with knowing the self. There's patience with looking back in hindsight and maybe changing a few decisions. But this is about learning more about yourself, having patience with yourself, and definitely having integrity. Which I think the person on the card, you know, she just looks very open. Very open. She just looks open. She just looks like kind of carefree. And then the Self card, I think it's a beautiful card. It's just, you know, I see the doves. I see the doves. I see the dragons. Really learning about yourself, learning about individuality, doing those major questions, those I am questions, like who am I? Who am I? And that's what it is. It's interesting with this card. They look very similar. They're both in this meditation position. And the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, look, there's patience, but you're on fire. So it's like you're very connected here with your root chakra, and very connected to yourself, very connected to that type of mysticism. All right, so and acting with integrity. It's needing to have patience with yourself. It is. It's needing to have patience. Things are really changing kind of quick. With the present energies here, this is kind of quick. And it might be quick information that comes in, or it literally might be saying, hey, no, you are the scribe. You're the one that's being asked by Spirit to write down things. Also, this is a card that comes out when there might be a need on a very literal level to document more of the everyday things you're doing. Like if you're having a business of your own, the scribe is really like meticulous about keeping up with paperwork and So it might be saying, hey, you need to write yourself more notes. Also, the scribe comes across to me when there's a device to write it down, because when you write something down, it's like focusing your intent. It's interesting. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's just like that. In fact, that's one method of how I used to memorize things when I had to, for college, like just write it down on something, anything, dry erase board, anything, Post-its. But when it comes to business now, it might be talking about records and record keeping. Yeah. Interesting that the hands are on fire, because the hands are on fire here. And I did notice this, but I didn't know what to really say about it. Is that upon learning the self, like you can see that the chakras are definitely connected, like the root chakras. But you see the hands have like this magic coming from it. And then the hands are all lit up here. What can I do? My hands are tied is usually that card. Usually that card is like, oh no, what can I do? Oh, helpless, hands are tied. No. There is something you can do, and it does start with here. You see the brain, that rainbow color go into the woman's brain, because the thoughts are changing. They're going from negative thinking, automatic negative thinking, to automatic focused thinking, focused on what it is that you're wanting to create. I feel like focused on your abundance, like your whatever you dreamed up or you put it into being here in the past with the Seven of Pentacles. It's really coming true. Dragon's Horde and all. You've got the Journey in the middle of this deck. It's beautiful. It's got, you know, one path is at night and then one path is during the day. So one is a little bit more lit up. I think your hands are totally on fire, so you shouldn't be able to see where you're going no matter what. I feel like you may have some energy healing calling you. Maybe not maybe to even like heal yourself, but it might be part of your journey, your healing journey and your life purpose journey of helping to heal others. I was also getting this as being like documentation, like medical, possibly medical or something to do with that. So yeah, it's all about the journey. You have a few paths here open. The Nine of Swords can be a tricky hand tying energy, but we can manage to get out of those constraints. The constraints are all in our mind, and they are our thoughts. So change your mind, change everything. The future. Woohoo, buddy. So your Ten of Wands, and I love the way that this deck has the Ten of Wands, because it's how I look at the Ten of Wands. It's like you're really putting in the maximum effort here. You're putting in as much as you can. All of your chakras are lit up. They're aglow. You're going to make something happen, and you're doing it from really tapping into know thyself energy. I am, maybe even writing it down like it's gonna come true. 10 of Pentacles, and then 10-10, divine timing. Here's your patience paid off with abundance. And the Queen of Air is absolute focus. Like you're not letting anything deter you. It's whatever this is that you have built, you're protecting it like it's your baby. Like that is what this is about. See, and it's like that knife here that's in the Nine of Swords. It was having the hands tied, but then that knife goes right between her eyes here because it's in control. All of that is in control with the mind and the thoughts. And then I really think that there's something to do with either candle magic, or it has that energy healing where your hands get kind of hot. You know what I mean? There's a certain Reiki, Holy Fire Reiki, I think. I believe that's what it is. Anyways, so that might be a message just for somebody that, you know, with the focus. New ways of doing things, too. So this is really going to pay off. You could get burned out, yes, but I just think that I feel like this is planned on. Like, you know that it's going to take the maximum because you're going to get maximum wealth and prosperity, long time, like family passed on. This is something that's, it's going to be wealth and abundance that's big, real big. Okay. So yeah, let's use the Kipper deck and let's see what else we've got. Because Virgo, these messages are really good. Your signs that are peeking out at you. We got the Libra, Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, maybe Taurus. Oh, and we have your own energy. 22. I have 22. It says official person. Official person. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, we're obviously going to have to do some more. Maybe to help with the decision. There's something that you are decided upon here in the future. Maybe it's which way to go with that journey card. Official person. Could be somebody decorated like that. Could be military. Could be anything where you have like a title that precedes you. You know what I mean? Official person or law person. Somebody in law or legal somehow, some way. Mature woman. Mature woman, number 6. And then gift. I have gift. This person might be gifting you something. That mature woman energy might be gifting you something. I think somebody might be dealing with a person that has really strict expectations for yourself or for you. And I think it's time to like let go of somebody else's expectations as to what you're supposed to be, or, you know, like what's expected out of you. You know what I mean? Because it's something like that. I feel like it has something to do with letting go of the expectations or what's being expected of you. Let's see what the tarot has to say too. It might have some other things. Tell me more. I feel like tell me more about first. Tell me about this official person. Tell me about this official person. The 4 of Pentacles. Helping build your foundation. Helping you build a foundation. Protection. Protecting oneself. The Hangman in reverse. The Strength in reverse. Watch out for overconfidence. Tired of sacrificing. Careful for overconfidence and greed getting in the way of personal, spiritual, material growth and abundance. Watch out for the overconfidence. Like, don't get overconfident with a person or a character that is an official person. Tell me about, let's say, tell me about the mature woman. I have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So when the 9 of Cups is in reverse, it's like being able to have whatever you want. But it's choosing those things that maybe be questionable to us, or unrequited love. Could be that. King of Wands. This is something that's not working. With the King of Wands, it's something that's not working out. Maybe it's somebody's expectations. Maybe it's like, well, I look like this during the day, but these are my choices. They're not the best for me. And maybe it's stemming from this person that you feel expects so much out of you, or maybe you feel like so much is expected out of you that, that I don't know, that it's leading to some kind of questionable choices. So on the outside, it's like pretending that everything's all right. Maybe even having a title to your name. Everything's fine. Look, I have my badge. But everything might not be fine. What are we supposed to... I keep wanting to say things and it just comes out. Okay, the world in reverse. There's a completion. There's a puzzle piece missing. Or piece to the puzzle that's missing. So what is Virgo changing? Thoughts. The thoughts. The positive thoughts. And changing what is not changing. Knight of Swords in reverse. You're changing the things that haven't changed, that have always been like the same, stagnant. And it's time to find the puzzle piece and have a completion. So what's Virgo worrying about with the Nine of Swords? What are they worried about? What others will say. What others will say, or reputation. Okay, so you bust through that because you can only worry about the things that you can change, right? So you worry about the things that you can change and you do your best. That's what I say. That's what I say on it. On that note, we do have a need to choose carefully, especially when you're choosing things like either drinking or something that might be questionable as to whether it's good for you or not. So be careful, choose wisely here. There's a lot of choices. I do see you seeing the choices clearly right now, and I think it's like divine timing to be able to see things clearly and to make some different choices. And making your own choices is coming out too. Sagittarius energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. So what about this decision? What about this major decision with the Queen of Air? Undecided. Keep going back and forth on something. So something kind of off balance. Some people that might not be getting along. And there's that energy of just wanting to quit on somebody, like just wanting to say, I'm done with this. And you might have the abundance to be able to say that to somebody. Abundance. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Wow. So this is the solution to that. The solution is your thoughts, changing your thoughts, and letting yourself let go of the idea that you have to be like responsible for finding a solution in the first place. Insert a little bit more play into your life, taking things very seriously. Six of Swords in the reverse. It's coming back to saying like this integrity card. If there's something in the past that you made a decision that you would change in the future, if you were ever at a crossroad just like that, then that might be what's coming up. Something that you have done maybe before, but this is going to be your chance to make a different choice and therefore a different outcome. Yep, that's what I got. That's what I got. Those are your main cards. I know it was kind of short, but if there is somebody that wants a private reading, just reach out to me. The email is in the description box below, and I can help you with a private reading. They're only $18, so they're not bad. Boundaries. I have passion, confidence, and grieving, which we might be getting out of some grieving. Interesting that these two colors are like matching there on that card and that mature woman, isn't it? Let's pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. I think that this is a good deck. Talk radio platform, spiritual affairs. Paternal side and spiritual gifts, wisdom, inheritance by father's line. Oh, wow. Wow. Clairsentience, a clear feeling. YouTube platform, spiritual callings. You got that and talk radio platform. Akashic records, all souls, universal events, past, present, future, and soul number, numerical symbol for what your heart desires. And let's not forget some fairy dust. Here's some fairy dust. Believe. Magic is there when you believe. So dream big things you can achieve. And that's what I got for my Virgos. Sending you love and light. Bye, guys.